breaking news today, right? The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Eat of World, whatever you want to call him, has been released from WWE today. He is the newest of many releases.
Oh, I think you forgot a many.
So officially, the Wyatt family is no more in WWE. Unfortunately, we lost Brody Lee last year. Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, and Eric Rowan were all released from WWE. One of the greatest factions to ever grace WWE television or wrestling television in general.
Yes.
Um, so I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked at the same time. Uh, what were your thoughts like when I told you?
Uh,
You didn't know.
I really didn't. I was all in Staten Island, and then all of a sudden, hey, you want to do something? I'm like, oh, what happened? Like, oh, Bray Wyatt got released. What? I was in in the car, and they were like, "Yo, you good, bro?" I'm like, "Yo, Bray Wyatt just got released. Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "Oh, I couldn't." I was shocked. I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. So I brought up this article because it's gonna tie into kind of the conversation a little bit later, so we can have something extra to talk about. So there's a lot of news coming out of this. a, a big story that dropped immediately after his release was that he was starting to become uh protective of his character with the Fiend. So apparently what's going on is that there were some things that WWE pitched that he wasn't liking. He didn't like. And so WWE felt like it was hard to do the things that they wanted with the character because he was protective of it, which sucks because that's his character,
Yeah, he
right?
he made the character.
Yeah, he gave that to you. You're making money off of it. It's only fair that he gets to decide
What he
what he
wants to
does
do
with
with
it.
it. Yes.
Yeah. So, which now hearing that story makes so much sense as to why they gave it to Alexa. And they gave her the character, they got rid of the Fiend on TV, and now she's technically the Fiend, right? Uh, and it's funny because Mickey James tweeted out today. She says, I think what you mean to say was thank you so much for coming up with such an incredible gimmick, time and time again. One so cool and over, we really didn't know how to book it right. So we just gave it to someone else so we can still make all the money off of it and let you go. And then she goes on to say, this isn't against Alexa. I love her. She's an incredible performer who is killing it in a role she was given. She always does. We as artists take every role we're given and turn it into gold. He, she, they both did that. Like it or not, facts are facts. So sorry if that offends you. Mickey James doesn't give a fuck anymore. Especially after they sent her
Her
yeah.
belongings in a trash bag. I
Yeah.
agree. I wouldn't give a fuck anymore either.
uh yeah, she's not wrong. I don't think she's wrong at all. It is fucked up that I guess in WWE's mind, Alexa's obedient, right? Alexa will do whatever she's told to do. She whatever they're paying her to do, she'll do it. So I felt like they just knew that the gimmick was money and they wanted to do whatever the fuck they wanted with it. So if we could just get it off of Wyatt and onto somebody else, then we don't need him anymore. But they buried this man every chance they got.
Oh, 100%.
I felt like
100%.
he never got the time to shine, man. Fucking suck.
And the times when he did shine, they just take it away from him.
Yeah, it was dead
Instead,
so fast. He won the title
he lost it to
at
Goldberg.
yep.
He won the
He
he won it again, and
yep.
then he lost it to who did he lose it to?
Roman the next week. Which, you know, it wasn't the fact that he lost it to Roman. It's how fast he lost it to Roman. Like, why didn't you just have Braun Strowman win that match and then have Roman take it off of Braun Strowman? There was no point to give the Fiend the title just to lose it in a week. There was really no need for that. But and even when he was Bray Wyatt, he won the WWE Championship in the Chamber, beat Cena and Styles back to back,
Mm-hmm.
and then lost it to Orton like a month later.
At WrestleMania. Mhm.
Yeah. So you had such a talented mind and such a talented performer that could he had the power of the Undertaker basically to make you believe whatever the fuck was going on TV, and you just squandered it. You know what the fuck to do. Fucking ridiculous. I just don't understand wasting talent like that, man. Makes zero fucking sense. The big joke going around now is WWE 2K22's roster is looking mighty low.
I'll believe it.
That roster is gonna be doo.
They're gonna have to get the NXT people. Like, oh, get the NXT, the 205 Live. Get the
Yeah. This is gonna be the first time in a while that no Big Show, no Henry, no Christian, no Brian.
They can't use any of those names in the games.
Yep. No Braun, no Bray, no Alistair, no Andrade.
That game's gotta be looking shitty.
Yep. That roster, they're gonna have a bunch of old dudes.
They're gonna have they're gonna have a good graphics and stuff like that, but man.
You're just gonna play as Roman and AJ. That's gonna be the main event scene, Roman and AJ.
They're gonna give you the thing to buy all the old characters. Like, oh, you want to buy some legends, some Hall of Famers? We got those too. Like, no, I want to play some new people.
You could buy Ric Flair.
You want to play as 1994 Ric Flair? How about 1995 Ric Flair? No, wait, I don't even think they could use Ric Flair. Oh wait, no, he didn't appear in AEW.
Yeah, he hasn't appeared in AEW.
No, he appeared in that stupid ass YouTube fight. They can't.
No Jericho either.
They can't use Jericho. They can't use Arn Anderson.
Nope.
Jake the Snake.
Yeah, that's true. Sting. Because Sting was in 2K20.
Mm-hmm. They were all in it.
Yeah, man.
No Mark Henry, no Big Show, no.
They could use Kurt Angle still.
Yeah.
Goldberg. You don't want to play as Goldberg? Goldberg's the future of the company, bro. You didn't know that?
Don't make me throw.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt released from WWE. I'm pretty sure he has a 30-day no compete clause. The next leader of the Dark Order.
You know what's crazy? Somebody brought that up to me, and I was just thinking, I mean, Dark Order is kind of like comical now, but I see where you're coming from with that. Like, he could take over, but if that was the case, they would have probably given it to Malachi Black, if anything.
I think the whole his connection to Brody thing could be a good segue into him becoming the leader. Where he wants to do it for Brody.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, you know?
And then when that happens, you get Bray, you get Eric Rowan.
And then they hire Braun Strowman.
No, we don't want Braun Strowman. Apparently, isn't WWE trying to get back Braun Strowman?
Yeah, because of the CM Punk signing.
Yeah, and what world does Braun Strowman equal CM Punk and Daniel Bryan? And now
I have no.
And now almost possibly Bray Wyatt.
So, a lot of news basically came out of AEW, and then a lot of news is circulating. So, one, in case you live under a rock,
in case you're Patrick Star.
Yeah, in case you're Patrick Star, you don't know anything. Reportedly, CM Punk has signed with AEW last week. I think it was last Monday. It was this past Monday.
Mm-hmm.
That Monday morning he signed. Brian had apparently signed before that. And it's reported that when Brian signed, that convinced CM Punk to officially sign.
Really?
Now, yeah, that apparently was that people are saying.
Mm. Trying to
So
he's gonna probably get a good storyline out of Danny Bryan or Brian
yeah,
Danielson. Sorry,
I
that's the slave name, Daniel Bryan.
I'd book that for for their first match. I'd definitely do Bryan Danielson versus CM Punk, 100%. And I'd have, or even if they wanted to go the Darby Punk route, I'd have
First,
Punk lose.
Darby versus Punk first.
Yeah, I'd have Darby win though, 100%, just to prove that like, A, CM Punk's not here to just demolish everybody, and B, he has ring rust. There's no reason why CM Punk, out of wrestling for 8 years, should be able to beat Darby Allin, who's consistently winning matches on a daily basis. So, and then like even if you put him against Bryan, like Bryan just main event at WrestleMania this year. You know what I mean? So it's hard. I think CM Punk definitely shouldn't be beating guys like that. He needs to shake off that ring rust and get back into that shape. And I'm sure he wouldn't have a problem losing.
Like Edge.
Yeah,
Shake off
like
the
Edge
ring.
lost. Yeah. But so basically, the United Center was announced for Rampage on August 20th. It's called The First Dance. It was really random. It's the second Rampage show. It's not even the first Rampage show. It's the second one. And they did a pre-sale, I think, 2 days ago. And they sold 13,000 tickets.
My God.
Yeah. In the pre-sale, they sold 13,000 tickets. The tickets go on sale tomorrow. Officially.
Hey, man, everybody trying to see CM Punk back in action.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's gonna. We don't know
So
if he's gonna have the match, or we don't know if he's just gonna pop
we
up.
don't
Like,
even know if
hey,
he's gonna be there.
that's true. Also, three
Don't even know.
times these people have been in Chicago, and all those 3 times people expect to see CM Punk. We didn't get CM Punk. Now
Yeah,
they're
we don't even fucking know.
now they are heavily teasing this man, and I'd cry if he doesn't show up.
Yeah. The thing is before they never said he was coming, or they never hinted it either. So like when you saw he didn't show up, you kind of just knew like, yeah, they obviously, we're just being hopeful. Now they're teasing, the rumors are swirling, like they're giving off a lot of hints, and if you don't, and then you specifically went to the United Center, because apparently that was a last minute change for that second episode of Rampage. So the fact that you're specifically doing that and you don't give a CM Punk on August 20th, people are going to be upset. People are legitimately going to be upset. But I'm a wait and see kind of person.
We're still contemplating whether or not to buy our September 22nd tickets.
I am definitely a wait and see kind of person, man. I don't know.
Because all out is going to be at Chicago this year, isn't it? Also,
All Out was also Chicago, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned that I would have Punk's first match at All Out. So I think if he debuts at Rampage and wrestles it All Out, that's the way I think it should be done. Because All Out's already sold out. That show's sold out in I think like a day. So there's no tickets. Everybody's going All Out anyways.
Everybody else goes All Out.
Yeah. But it'll make it special. That night will be special because people who are there and people who are watching All Out live on pay-per-view, it's gonna help pay-per-view buys.
So
right?
It's August 20th, right? The Rampage show.
Yeah, Rampage is August 20th at 10 p.m.
And then All Out would be September 5th. So you have 2 weeks to book a story for CM Punk. They can do that.
Yeah, because they got 2 shows now.
Yeah, they can definitely do that.
That's 2 shows a week. That'll be 4 shows that they got to build Punk and somebody. Punk and Darby, Punk and Bryan. It would. I don't think they should do Punk and Omega. I don't think that's the route they should go.
At least not yet.
So actually, speaking of Omega, Hangman apparently is not the main event of All Out, and we found out because obviously he lost on Dynamite.
Yeah. Although the entrances were hilarious.
Oh my god, the entrances were amazing. The Hangman Dark Order entrance gave me goosebumps.
Oh my god, yo, Brody must. He was just so proud. He must have been so.
Yeah,
He would have been so proud of them.
that entrance was fantastic, and the pop for them was fantastic. Yo, AEW last week was so good.
And then you have the Elite coming out to Space Jam.
Yeah, that shitty fucking movie. that entrance was better than the entire movie. uh so apparently the Hangman thing was a last minute change. People think that means that CM Punk is going to be the opponent. I don't think so. I think we're going to get Christian. I think we're going to get Christian Omega.
At all out.
Yeah. I definitely think we're going to get Christian Omega. If not, Christian's definitely turning on Jungle Boy.
Oh my god.
Like he out here hugging Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Like, nah, man. I think if they want to push Jungle Boy to the next level, you turn Christian heel on him, and you do Christian Jungle Boy all out, and you have Jungle Boy go over Christian, and I think that's gonna really help Jungle Boy get, because he already gets fan reception like crazy.
Oh, of course, his entrance, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's loved already, and you want to get him to the main event because they've already put him in main event matches.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get that boy to the main event, you give him a win over Christian. That's Christian's job, you know.
Oh.
That's why he's in AEW. He's there to put people over and help the company grow with a name. But Rampage, August 20th at 10 p.m. It's literally right after SmackDown. So you watch SmackDown 8 to 10, and then you got Rampage 10 to 11. And then that will decide what's going to happen September 5th. Are you coming over September 5th? We're going to have some beers. We're going to have a good fucking night.
Oh, we gonna be screaming.
Yep. I am going to buy that pay-per-view because I'm going to give my support and my love and my money.
I will chip in so I can show support.
We are gonna, you know, if I know there's people out there who stream these shows, give them your money, pay for All Out, buy that shit. Even if you got to do like a friend thing like we do, you know, we all chip in and we all pay for the pay per view because $50 is a lot for pay per view. But you know, when you chip in with your friends and you have a nice night. It's better than Peacock because Peacock be fucking crashing.
Oh my god, Peacock the other day was for Money in the Bank was just awful.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? And it was during the Money in the Bank match too. Like,
yo, I missed all the entrances.
I was like, what is going on?
It was fucking bad. It was fucking bad. But yeah, support. Pay for that pay-per-view, give them their buyout so that you show that you care.
And plus, your money will be well paid for. You'll be so worth it.
The show is gonna be amazing. All Out is shaping up to be the greatest pay-per-view in years.
Mm-hmm.
Watch that shit.
Because they go, no pun intended, all out.
Yeah, every year. Every fucking year. Double or Nothing was good this year. That was a good show. So, and we got fans back, man. Got fucking fans back. They sold out the United Center. This is what I wanted to talk about actually. Vince McMahon addressed AEW.
Did he now?
Yeah, he says right here. Well, it is certainly not a situation where rising tides, because that was when WCW owner Ted Turner was coming after us, all Time Warner assets as well. That was a different situation. AEW is where they are. I don't really know what their plans are. All I know is what our plans are. I don't consider them competition in the way that I would consider WCW back in the day. Not anywhere near close. Vince McMahon does not see AEW as competition.
Okay. But say less. When your views start to tank when CM Punk arrives, don't say anything. You didn't see them as competition.
Yep. There was another quote here by him as well. I'm not so sure what their investments are as far as their talent is concerned, but perhaps we can give them some more.
Oh wow. Wow.
Basically, if you work for WWE, you're expendable.
Yeah.
If you're not Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair, John Cena,
If you're not
Becky
Roman, if
Lynch,
you're not Roman or a blonde.
yep, you're expendable. You want to go? Just go. And they showed that with Bray Wyatt. I thought Bray Wyatt was a lifer.
Yeah, because he was gearing up for a comeback around August. As I saw,
Mm-hmm.
and then boom, they just let him go. They told him that it was budget cuts.
That's what they've been telling all of them.
Oh
Budget cuts, but we're gonna hire Eva Marie.
my god, we're gonna bring back Zelina.
We're gonna fucking push Jinder Mahal on Monday Night Raw. This is the shit that upsets me. This is the literal shit that upsets me. It's just like the fact that you saw more value in Jinder and Eva than you saw in Alistair, Andrade, and Bray Wyatt is fucking insane. That is fucking insane. But if he wants to give AEW some more talent, man, like, be my guest. Be my guest. They could turn Rampage into a 2-hour show like SmackDown.
I mean, judging by all these releases, they're gonna have to limit them hours now.
Yeah. Yep. I wonder, like, I just wonder what the mindset in WWE is right now. Like, what is even going on? It's like a ship sinking, and the captain is the one sinking it with Bruce Pritchard. They're just sinking the fucking ship themselves.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Like, I feel like Keith Lee's next.
I'm surprised he wasn't.
I'm 100% Keith Lee's next. I believe that. I don't think Matt Riddle's going anywhere. he's just Riddle now, right?
Yeah, he's just Riddle. Riddle me this.
He's the fucking Riddler.
He might as well be. He's just missing the R.
Here, Carl Anderson. The amount of unhappy texts I get from people there, well, the whole professional wrestling world is waiting for you. Carl Anderson wants more WWE wrestlers.
Why not? It seems
Wow.
like AEW's actually treated them good.
Yeah. It's crazy because we're now in a world where if you're in AEW, if you're in Impact, if you're in Japan, you just hop. Or NWA, you're just hopping everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, to think of human beings as pawns on a chessboard. That must be one of the most elitist things I've heard in a while. I could never think of mothers, children, fathers, people in that way. People are people. Playing with people's lives is cruel. It's crazy because the cons have more money than Vince.
Mm-hmm.
If Tony Khan's dad wanted to, he could buy WWE.
Was
He
it?
fucking owns a soccer team, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Wasn't he? Weren't there like reports of saying WWE about to get sold and shit?
Yeah, they've been wanting to sell for a while now. I don't think Vince trusts it in the hands of his doofus son-in-law and idiotic daughter.
I don't even trust it in his hands at this point.
Yeah, I think anything is better than Vince McMahon, unless he gives it to Bruce Pritchard. Then the company will really like go to shit. Yeah, that's pretty much the kind of the news for today and the last like few days. I did wanted to get a CM Punk video out because we didn't really, I didn't get to, I didn't hit record for some reason, so I didn't have the video. But I'm glad more CM Punk news came out. A lot of AEW shit going on, man. Bray Wyatt got released. We'll probably see Bray Wyatt for Revolution in November.
Dark Order turns on Hangman. We have a new boss now. I'm gonna if they do that, I'm gonna miss Dark Order being comical, man. I love them.
Yeah, they're great.
Johnny
They're great.
Johnny Hungy.
They're doing some of their best work right now. But I'm sure AEW also knows what they're doing. So if there's ever a change in plans and gimmicks and stuff like that, they definitely. Because Dark Order was not doing really well when they first started. people were kind of not following it, and then once Brody Lee came in, man, that stable blew up. And Evil Uno and Stu Grayson are so underrated, dude. They're such an amazing tag team.
Mm-hmm.
They're so fucking good. And Johnny Silver is
John
awesome.
Silver and Alex Reynolds, man. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that little combo that they have. She's amazing.
They were fucking jobbers.
Yo, I remember those days, man.
You remember the ads? Are you tired of being a jobber? Well, join the Dark Order. Yeah, man. They really turned their fucking career around real quick. They're gonna blow up. They'll definitely blow up. All right, guys. That's pretty much it for this chunk of AEW WWE news. Crazy stuff happening in the wrestling world. Watch wrestling right now, or watch AEW right now.
You want to watch WWE? Just watch SmackDown.